Back to another episode of Free Dad Raid Shadow Legends, free to play for 2024, day 13. Day 13, it looks like we do get a good chunk of energy. Let's go ahead and claim our mini pack here with some more energy. We're going to go ahead and pick up our shard. Let's look to see if we have anything in the shop. We're going to pick up these. We're not going to pick up these. We're only going to pick up one. Hopefully, we'll be able to do a little bit of farming to pick up those. Let's check to see if we got any news that's coming up. This specialist summon pool. I think these are really good with the prism crystals to get selected champions. So what it is, it's a limited time frame where you have a chance to get. Looks like this one's 40. You have a chance to get certain champions. So if you go into the summoning portal and you come over here, so these are what you have. Um, the nice part about this one, although it is 40 of these, and they don't give us any when we start, but it is 40 of them. Typically, the only ways to obtain them are finishing high up in tournaments, finishing high up on the events or higher event milestones. Maybe we could plug on and see if we can find any of them. It does go for 5 days, so hopefully we can at least get 40 of them so we can get one. Because the nice part, and why I say they're one of the better events for especially lower level and mid game accounts, is just like this one, you can have a chance to get these 6 legendaries. And then you have a chance, if you don't get a legendary, you're going to get an epic. Um, Pema is really good epic. She's really good. Geo is absolutely so good. Like, he has a legendary and an epic skin. He would be key. The worst one for us to probably get on here would be this one just because we already got it. This one wouldn't be very good. I don't think she's going to really help us out. She won't help us out. Outside of that, this is for Fusion. Fusion. I don't remember what this champion does, but I think pretty decent. I think he's pretty bad. I think he's one of the logging champions. So we have a pretty good chance to get somebody good. And when it comes to these legendaries, a sleep champion with poison would be really great. Herndig will be absolutely amazing. Hard hitter, has a chance for an extra turn on the A1. Lady Kimmy is a speed freak. This champion is also really good at speed. She'd be a good speed lead for us. The owl is absolutely amazing when it comes to all the extra turns they can get. Um, I don't know what this champion does, but he looks sweet. We have decreased speed, attacks all enemies, decreased accuracy, block buffs. If your target is a boss, we'll ignore 20% of the boss's resistance, which is nice. Place an increased resistance on all of us for 3 turns on a full turn, 4 turn cooldown. Then a perfect veil on all enemies except this champion. So it looks like a tank, which we can definitely always use more of tanks. The perfect veil allows you to get less damage done to you. When it comes to our shard, we only have the one void. I don't think I'm going to be pulling anything for this video, but does bring me to what's going to be happening coming up here soon. So if you look on Discord, we follow Hell Hades on Discord, and they just made a video over fusion champions for this Lady Mikage. So Lady Mikage is a permanent mythical fusion. Let's see, fusions. She's going to be this one over here. So you can get all these rare champions, epics, upgrade them into your legendary to go to those and upgrade your rares into your epics. And then they all get upgraded and then they fuse into a mythical champion. She is actually a really good mythical champion. So what's happening with this is basically Tuesday, there's going to be a progressive award or progressive reward for I think these three, and then this legendary, and there's also going to be a guaranteed ancient on 40 for this one, and then on Wednesday they're doing these three for the progression, and they're doing also this champion, and then a guaranteed for this werewolf at, if I remember right, it's 25 voids. Where this is going to be interesting, not necessarily for this account. This is a long ways away for this account, just even upgrading those champions to be able to fuse into it. On my other account that I've been playing for 4 years, I am only missing this champion. I know there's going to be a fusion coming up, so I'm really hoping that the fusion is going to be announced by tomorrow, by Wednesday before we actually start pulling. And if the fusion isn't absolutely amazing, I'm going to pull everything that I have, which it's also free to play, so it's not a ton, but we'll do a summoning video that we'll try to hunt for her, and then if we do get her, extra bonus. I'm kind of hopeful that we don't get her just because we don't want to waste our mercy counter. But that's going to be the video most likely around that Wednesday, Thursday time frame for us. For today's video, I kind of wanted to give an update. We're going to look at Doom Tower. We haven't been able to upgrade our champions when it comes to the missions. As you can tell, silver, we barely even had enough to buy these mystery shards now. We were kind of stopped, so trying to upgrade those pieces to level 16 has really put a damper on it for us. This energy is going to be used to upgrade our champions. We've been just upgrading these. I went ahead and I marked all of our champions that will be our 5 food. So that way I'm making sure I don't accidentally feed them. So I just marked them with a 3 for this player tag thing here. So I know I want duelist up to 5. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And those are the 5 pieces that will go into it. If you do look, we do have a new champion here, which is Doom Screech. I had a Void Shard yesterday, got it from something, can't quite remember what I got it from, but we got it, and I go, you know what, might as well pull it. I need more champions. So we got Doom Screech. Doom Screech is an absolutely amazing, rare champion. Even though the reviews don't give this champion much justice, the A1 is mediocre, attacks one enemy 2 times, 25% chance of placing a decreased accuracy. That could be good for bosses to kind of get it on there if you don't want them to put buffs on you. But really, the bread and butter are going to be these two. So he fills this champion's turn meter, or fills the turn meter of all allies by 30%, so a pretty big fill, and then places an increased defense on them. And he also can attack all enemies, places a shield buff equal to 30% of this max or this champion for 2 turns, damage increases according to the champion's current HP. He is an HP based champion, so he should have high HP. So he's going to give us a good shield for some different content, and we can really utilize that shield. But we're looking at this A2 here, giving us a big version of increase defense, and it's going to be on a 3-turn cooldown. And then he's going to boost everybody's turn meter. So he keeps us moving faster. There are some comps that we were looking at that has the Mytha utilized with her or him, whatever this champion is, and then with 2 Painkeepers. So now we're 2 out of the 5 champions to get to that point. And this will also allow us to use a defensive nuker for the clan boss, which we don't have right now, but maybe in the future we'll be able to utilize. When it comes to our tournament that we were looking at, so there were 2 tournaments that we were heavily invested in because it comes to the Relentless gear. So this one that I did not click, so this is the incorrect one. So this Classic Arena tournament, we did end up getting first. Looks like this person did just put a couple more in, but they were nowhere close to us. So we got the 5-star, 6 pieces of Relentless. And then with this champion chase, we actually finished up here that I was trying to get. That was the reason why I pulled the Void. I was like, hey, if we can get just burst ahead with points and maybe just pop up here somehow and be able to get 4 of these pieces, that would be better. But we did get 2 of the pieces. So when it did came to those 2 pieces, this is what we were able to get. Some of the pieces were kind of mediocre on there, and I haven't sold them yet. But then some of the pieces were kind of just okay. And then some of the pieces I thought were really good. So we already got it on our blue man. So this was one of them with attack and HP. Should be fairly good for him. This is from the summoning one. So with crit damage and resistance, this one should be pretty good. We put this one on our blue band, crit rate, resistance, and attack. This was one of the other ones with flat HP, defense, accuracy. So that accuracy is going to be really good for him because we really want to get more accuracy for those um, for the freezes. This was the other piece, so we got these two from that, which was a higher roll of defense and a higher roll of HP, which was really great. If this one didn't have, if this one didn't have this accuracy, I definitely would have put this one on it. And then we did get this flat piece here with HP percentage. One of the things that you can always look at is reworking it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 star. So you can rework it. So let's just see what it looks like. And it's going to rework this. Crit damage, great. So we can get crit rate on one of these. Okay, we got speed still, and we got defense. We'll definitely take it. It's probably going to be down the road. If we can get a triple or even a double roll on the speed, it's going to turn into a really good piece. I just don't have very good gloves yet. So now we can maybe look at moving one of our attack type champions into this if we can get enough crit rate somehow in their build to try to max them out on crit rate. Or maybe there's champions that only require 70% crit rate, and that could be a bonus for us. We got another flat or a attack percentage chest. And then these boots, we actually got 5 star speed boots in Relentless with accuracy. We haven't gotten a roll on accuracy yet. We're still working on silver. So once we do get to that point and roll one more time, hopefully we'll be able to get that roll on accuracy. And then hopefully the fourth roll will be something good. But these will be very key for the account. So that is going to be really key for us. And when it comes to these tournaments, we'll kind of keep an eye on them. So right now in the tournaments, we have our Fire Night. This ends in 9 hours. Let's see if there's a way that we can try to sneak into it. We do get some more energy, but I just don't think pushing is really going to be that important to us because we're not going to be able to get any Relentless gear. The Spiders tournament hasn't started yet. The Soul Chase tournament, that does unlock at 42 because that's when that portal unlocks for us down here, the Altar of Souls. When it comes to events, we're definitely going to upgrade our Fusion warm-up. So this one is one that you are locked at 15 for each day. You can't just bust them out. So we'll do our 15. We'll get a little energy and we'll get some more silver onto there. Nice part is we have 10 prism crystals here. So now we just have to figure out a way to get 30 more. We have our champion training event. We were able to max it out. We got our legendary skill tone. This was the other place I got the void from in here. So I went ahead and pulled it. And then we have our dungeon divers. I'd love to push a little bit for this ancient. I think maybe with farming, with all that silver that we just got, we might be able to. We only do have 7 hours left on it. And I'm not sure the best way to get points, even if we just get rare gear every time. Is it more about the gear that you get or the dungeon? It is the gear that we get. And so if we want 15 more and we're roughly 2,000 away, I don't think this is in our future. So I don't think that's going to be one thing that we're going to focus on. So we're really looking at this spider tournament to be something. Unfortunately, I'm guessing that this is going to have prism crystals in it. So we'll be able to get 10. I'm guessing another 10 from here, which will be good. We'll be able to save them up for the next one that does happen and maybe being able to pull in there. I think it auto pulls now if you actually have that amount. But if we only get 10, for example, in that fusion or the fragment, which one was it? It's in this event, the fusion warm up. So if we only get the 10 there, that 10 will just sit there for us. So that'll be kind of nice. So when we do talk about that fusion, it's going to be, do we think we can actually get it where we're at day 13 on the account? The biggest stopping point for any account is going to be it's going to be your shards. So can you actually do the summoning events? There's some cheeky ways to do like the champion chase type events where you can just try to get the champions from the market. You can just start pulling a bunch of mysteries. We don't have a bunch of mystery shards to pull. We don't have the energy to pull them. So I don't think that's really going to be an option for us. Um, I don't remember if we have anywhere in game that we're going to be able to get a good amount of these. So if we look at our new player, we'll be able to get one more ancient, most likely by the time of the event. If you look at our new player rewards, we're going to get this champion. I'm not sure what the next one will be. Our progression award rewards, we're going to be able to get some gems, which maybe we can buy some more ancient shards, but I don't think you get very many points for them anymore. There's no promo codes out there. When it comes to our missions, there's not anything that's really going to jump out and help us besides those gems for when it comes to those champion ones. It's kind of surprising that there's all the way down here, but it's only one. When it comes to the passes, there's nothing in this pass. Okay, so we will be getting this sacred shard. So there's going to be a very low level chance that we can get it. I really hope these are not flat stat. This was a bad one. This one was a flat stat. This was a flat stat. So we haven't been very lucky when it came to that yet. Um, let's see where we're at when it comes to our quest. So our weekly, we're a good amount of days away. This one, we're going to be a long ways away because it's a month. For when it comes to Doom Tower, let's see, 1 day worth, 2 day worth, 3 day worth. Might be able to get another void if we can push up to that point. But once again, it's do you have the champions to actually complete this? We're going to have to rely on our clan boss here. Thankfully, we're doing some good damage on the clan boss. I did do the auto battle over here on the normal. So if you remember before, we did, I think it was like 4.1 million, and we need just 3.638K, and we did 3.6. So, and that was on the auto battle. I was in a hurry this morning, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead, let it run through. We'll see what happens. I do think whenever we can get him upgraded to our six, or whoever gets upgraded that War Master on them, are just gonna push this up. It's gonna be easy, and then I think that then turns this one into an easy one to be able to consistently get this Knight's chest, and then maybe even push into the Guardian with being able to throw two keys in it. So it'll be one, two, and then our other two keys in this one. As of right now, I'm going to go ahead and look at Doom Tower. We have our floors again, so we're going to go ahead and run through Doom Tower, and we're going to see how far we can get. We might get stopped at a certain point, and then we're going to try to farm up some silver for this champion so we can upgrade their gear, since we just put the new Relentless gear in them. So let's see where this first wave goes. So let's see, we got some more kills in this one. Hopefully big hit here. I have been curious if I want to move our Sun Wukong into more of a nuking set versus having him in this kind of poison, um, poison toxic set to be able to do more damage on like the bosses and the clan boss. If you do have thoughts on that, which you'd rather refer on an early game, by all means, let me know. I'm really interested to see what people think about it. They also have a tournament, I think, going to be going on. I haven't seen the video yet for it, but it's going to be on Hell Hades, and they're doing a free to play with content creators. Now, I by no means would call myself a content creator, but I do like playing the game, and now I am posting these on YouTube. There's a little sign up sheet where they say any content creator can join this. So I'm kind of curious if we would even qualify to max it, like to become a part of it. I don't think we would with this count since we already started. And I don't know if I'd want to start over on this, but it is something that interests me. So if you guys have thoughts on it, would like to see somebody that is not a big content creator get inside the space and take on them. I do have experience playing the game, so it'll be kind of a little bit different take on different things that they have. But I think overall it'd be fun to do. Um, let's see, let's take this one out. This wave should be easy enough to clean up. So let's go to our next one. I'm not seeing too much of a threat to start with. I'm not really sure though what those do. Let's just A1 here. A1. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He didn't get his last freeze in, but we should be able to take it out. Never mind. We thought we were going to take it out before. But just A1 freezes, both champions. Really great. I think that's our new guy that we end up getting. Is that Void? Yeah, this is the one guy that we pulled. So we'll see if that person gets a turn, and we'll get kind of a little taste on what they can do. Um, I don't remember. I think they were a heal and a counter attack, but I don't remember 100% if that's kind of what their kit revolved around. So everybody has a poison, so they're going to get woken up anyways. Let's put some damage, some more damage. I don't know if those are going to be enough, so let's just do a nuke. You should die, so let's try to freeze this champion. Perfect. And we got an extra turn again. And a freeze again. Let's go ahead and take this one out. And we're just going to A1 cycle, try to get all of those cooldowns back. I really wish the monkey could have got a couple extra turns. And that was the thing. I would really love to see him in Relentless gear. That was kind of who I was looking at. If I could get enough crit damage out of that build to make that happen, I would do it in a heartbeat, I think, because I think it's going to provide more value overall in the arena. It's going to provide, I don't want to say more value when it comes to the clan boss, but it's going to provide some still pretty solid value when it comes to clan boss. It might not be as consistent of damage because we're getting the poisons, but those are also going to be RNG, such as all of his extra turns will be RNG based. I am now pretty curious on that, so I'm going to let this one run on auto, and we're going to try to pull up hellhades.com and pull up the optimizer. I just want to see what his highest damage is going to be in that Relentless gear. I'm just going to kind of do that off screen so that way you all don't have to worry about me doing this, and then we're going to be back into this. We are going to get to see our new guy, Doom Screech, again. I'm really curious if they can just beat this on auto. Kind of just an A1 cycle here, because they're not going to have enough damage to make anything happen. Let's not do that yet. Okay, so we got one down. They don't have a way to heal themselves. So let's go ahead and take out this. The unfortunate part is they have, I think it's their passive, where they get a turn even if they are CC'd, which is kind of frustrating. So like even if Odie got stunned there, he still gets a turn. What makes it a little bit difficult, I wanted to use a revive there, but would have got a turn and probably taken him down. He just doesn't quite have the stats. These three are really annoying. I want to say it's only when they're booked, but they can revive. Yeah, they revive and then they do some damage on you. So let's go ahead. No sleep. That's going to die. We just got the revive there. Let's do a little bit more damage on this one. Ally Protect. I don't think we need to use that strip yet. Let's get our blue guy back. I don't know if you die, so let's just kill this one. Let's tick down this champion. That one did die, so let's try to stun. No stun, but they died. Blue guy died again, so let's try to see if we can just kind of A1 cycle through these and get that cooldown back. I'd love to book Jamarsa, and I think if we do get stopped, that is going to be the plan. So let's see, we really want to make sure we have our block debuffs ready to go, so that way they don't get the counter attack. Let's just get some healing going on. We do have our block debuffs, so I'm actually going to let them get the counter attack so that way he can steal it from them. So hopefully he will go right before that one goes, and he'll be the first one to do it. Does not. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll just kill this. So that way they go. We'll boost. Just attack the one that does not have counterattack. Got his turn. Let's go ahead and steal that counterattack. Big hit. Stole the unkillable 2, which is really nice. That one should be done. This should be done. All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and do this one. I'm just going to keep this on auto and see what happens. And that'll give us time to look at our Sun Wukong. So when you're doing the Hades Optimizer, what you're going to want to do, you select your champion, you're going to do optimize. I always pick balance mode, and then we want to, I'm doing it based off of stats. So we're going to go to relentless. We want 1. We don't care what the other one is. We want stats, crit date, crit rate. We're going to put max at 100%. We're going to turn this into, we're not turning it into variety 1. Minimum, I guess, is 50. Okay, crit rate is one that we can't turn into that. Minimum stats. So let's do, we want them to hit hard, be fast, have a lot of crit damage, and have some accuracy. Let's see what it comes up with for gear. So let's drop this. While this is running, let's go ahead and check on our auto team. Looking pretty good. Very nice. So let's go ahead and try this. This is his auto start climb. So it's going to automatically climb. The only part that I do not prefer to use this when doing this kind of content is you can't interrupt it. There's nothing that allows you to take it off. Whereas if you're just autoing it, you can uninterrupt it and then you can A1 cycle. So even if you fail on this, that doesn't mean that you're going to fail when you manual it or just auto it and then be able to take it off. So we have these 2000, crit rate 71, good speed, good accuracy on this. Who are we taking off of? Armiger. We're taking the speed off of here. Oh, and this does assume that it is the max roll from these stats, I'm pretty sure. That's why our speed was so high. So like it doesn't factor in like rolls here, but it would factor in speed here. The only part that I don't like, I don't want to take Kale's gloves, and I do not want to take this. So let's try this. So we want to look at slots, and we want the gloves to take those crit rate gloves. And we're going to optimize, and let's see what happens. We'll check in on our other guys, how they're going. We did lose the blue man again. All right, this came back, and we have good speed again, good crit damage. Is this the same build? Yeah, so it did not work. So let's clear this. We have slots, gloves. Did I just not click the right thing? Crit damage. Optimize. Let's start again. Okay, 61, 164. Crit damage is a little low. Accuracy is a little low. We can put an accuracy banner. That's 200 for what we're working with now. The attack is going to be pretty good at 200 or 2000. When we're comparing the two, though, we get 2000 more HP. We're not too worried about him dying, though. We're going to be a little bit faster, better crit damage, better crit rate, about the same, about the same. Let's see, this is just going to take him all off of there, but it still gave us our crit rate gloves. I thought we did crit damage gloves. By unchecking a certain slot, the slot will not be optimized by the optimizer. What does that mean? I don't know if I know a way to get it to only select it. So it says stats on the glove excludes HP, attack percentage, crit rate stats on the gloves. So is that doing it as the substat? So if we did can include all of these but not crit damage, will that make it work for us? No, did not. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with it. But regardless, I don't think we're going to go ahead and do one of those. When it just comes to it, it's just not going to. We don't have the gear yet, unfortunately, which kind of it sucks, but it is what it is. We're only day 13 into it. We will eventually get that champion moved into the relentless gear, and especially with them going to level 60, they're going to have a much bigger stat boost for us. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this run until it fails, and then I will chime back in. Alrighty, and we are back. So we are on the spider. So this is Agrith, the spider. Their A1 attacks all enemies, places poisons. They spawn spider attacks that or spiderlings that have counter attacks on them. When they counter attack, it heals them. I don't remember which one it goes on, but one of the things when the smaller spider attacks, they actually heal them. So we're gonna want to bring some damage here to try to kill those. We want to try to block the poison damage. We do have a cleanse over here. Let's see how much accuracy that she does have on her. 43 accuracy. Okay, we're gonna have to put some gear on her. But we got 40% accuracy. We do have the strip buff, so that way they're not counterattacking us. And maybe we should do the decrease defense. We can try to put a heal reduction on her. That would actually help quite a bit. So let's do this as a lead. Let's put the heal reduction. Let's go this way instead. Where's our last one at? We really can't control the turn meter. We got transfer, damage, damage. You're going to heal, and then we had the block buffs. So let's do this team, but let's put some gear. Let's put some better gear on this champion. So do we have anything that is going to give us more accuracy? It's not being worn. So we have this one with crit rate. That's fine. We do like the shield set. That puts her at 52. We'd love for her to move a little bit faster. So do we have any boots that have accuracy that are not being used? We have this one or this one, a 6 and a 6. So let's upgrade just to 4. See if we can get a 6 here. We did not. So let's upgrade these. We also did not. So let's see if one of them at level 8 gives us some accuracy. Come on, boots. Come on, boots. Damn, both crit damage. Well, that kind of sucks. Let's see if these boots, see if we'll steal these boots from her. We have HP percentage, which is going to be way better than the other one. More accuracy. Okay, we got some accuracy. So we're going to put these boots on her. And we don't have enough silver. So give me 1 second. I'm going to go farm just a little bit, and then I will grab some more silver, and we'll get those switched over, and we'll try to get the champion upgraded. So I will be right. So we are back. We did a little bit of farming just to get that gear on her. When it comes to that secret room too, we don't have the champions that's going to be able to compete with this one right now. So that one is not going to work for us. So let's go ahead and put back in our spider team, and we're going to see how this goes. We might have to make some tweaks. Totally forgot that there are waves. So let's go ahead. I'll skip ahead till we get to the boss from these waves. All right, so we are back on the boss. He's going to drop his little spiderlings. They're going to throw a ton of poisons out. I'm going to hope this kills the spiderlings. It does. So let's place our. Let's save this, I think. It's going to do the continual. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's get poisons out on the boss for some damage. We don't need to worry about stripping, so let's do a bigger hit. We got a poison, great. They detonate. Okay, that's not what we wanted because he died, but he does revive himself, so let's not do that yet. What does this one do? This one transfers. There's not enough poisons to transfer yet. This one is going to place blocks and continuous heal. So this will be nice because we'll be keep topping us off. Let's keep those buffs up. Sun Wukong is going to die. I think that's just how it is. I don't think he heals himself unless those other spiders go. So if we can time this perfectly, where she goes first after all of them spawn, she can throw all of those poisons hopefully back on the big spider. Not going to happen. So we got a bunch of poisons. Let's hopefully we can just stay alive. We're gonna kill all of them. Throw some more poisons on. Let's just boost her so she gets her turn. And hopefully we have enough accuracy. But it did not transfer. So at least we were able to cleanse it. But it unfortunately did not transform over. We're just missing more accuracy. So now the name of the game goes Stay Alive. So I think it's really just going to be making sure Kel can stay alive. Let's try to get a bigger hit. Nice chunk there. She's one away from her continuous heal. The spider's going to get another turn, might kill all of them. So let's just go ahead and do this. Block the damage beautifully. They got more poisons out. That skill doesn't really matter for us because he's going to kill everybody. We just saw that he does. And we're just going to kind of make sure we're using our skills at the right time. We got the continuous heal going back up. Places a bunch of poison. She is nowhere close to her turn again. So having better speed boots on her, I think it's like level 8 speed boots right now, is going to make all the difference. Putting more accuracy so we can throw those poisons back. Because Kel is just not getting those poisons. Okay, it's getting a little dicey now for us. She did stay alive. He should heal, get some damage. So we're going to basically just be able to survive if he does not die. So let's try to throw the limited poisons that we do have back on. We did get this, so that's nice. So we got that back on him. Only got those 5 tick there, and this will be the moment of truth. If they can survive the first turn that he goes, he can, he'll kill, and dead. All right, floor 20, free to play, day 13. Nether Spider complete. Big shout out to Sigwini at level 28 for being able to cleanse for us. Being our only cleansing, Demitha with a perfectly timed block debuffs. Sun Wukong for just looking sexy with his hair. Jamarsa really shooting that turn meter up for us. And our main 60 Kel being able to complete it. So that is going to be it for Doom Tower today. That's going to be it for the rest of the video. We will just be progressively going through to make sure that we're done with our Fusion warm-up event, upgrading those gear, and then we will be doing more farming to upgrade our champions. Ideally, we'd love to get to level 42 before the Altar of Souls goes into effect so we can maybe get some blessings. So we'll be trying to do some more of that. We do have some energy stockpiled. So we're going to have a large chunk of energy that we can go ahead and upgrade gear. When it does come to the fusion, we're going to look to see, hey, what is the fusion going to be? Is that going to help us? Is that not going to help us? And then check in a couple of days because we will be going on the other account to go ahead and pull for our Lady McCoggan, this champion. So wish us best of luck. If you do like the video, feel free to like, comment what you like, comment what you want to see different, comment anything that we might be missing, and we will check you out in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching.